I am your brother in Christ, and we are back with the coronavirus. Okay. This video will be broken up into 3 parts. The first part will be talking about the state of the world overall, the numbers. Part 2 will be just critical events that are happening within the world itself. And then we'll zoom in on the United States and look at an in-depth look at what's going on around the country. So, started off, we are looking at our handy-dandy chart here. So far, number of cases outside of China has gradually increased. Unfortunately, we're seeing this little bump here on the 12th. That was when the website was actually down and I was unable to report, and their numbers got screwed up. So, but if we look over our logarithmic scale, we see a little dip there, but overall, we're still seeing this incredibly nice looking line. Unfortunately, that is not good for us in any way, shape, or form. It means that this is still growing unchecked at this point worldwide. So looking at the world overall, we're seeing 156,073 cases worldwide. So far, deaths worldwide is now sitting at 5,821. Total recovered is sitting about 74,459 as of today. So far, Europe has become the epicenter of this virus pandemic that has now touched worldwide 151 countries and territories. We are looking in Italy at 21,157 confirmed cases. That's up 3,497 from yesterday. Total deaths have now climbed to 1,441. That's up 175 from yesterday. Total recovered is sitting at 1,966. Active cases still remaining is sitting at 17,750. In Iran, we are seeing 12,729 confirmed cases. This is up 1,365 from yesterday. Total deaths have now climbed to 611. That's up 97 from yesterday. Total recovered is sitting at 4,339. That gives us active cases in Iran of 7,779. In South Korea, we are seeing 8,086 cases. That's up 107 from yesterday. We're seeing 72 deaths there. That's up 5 from yesterday. Total recovered is sitting at 714. And that gives us active cases in South Korea of 7,300. In Spain, we are seeing confirmed cases sitting at 6,391. That's up 1,159 from yesterday. We are seeing total deaths now climb to 195. That's up 62 from yesterday. Total recovered is sitting at 517. Active cases still remaining in Spain is sitting at 5,679. In Germany, we are seeing 4,599 confirmed cases. This is up 924 from yesterday. We're seeing 9 deaths. That's up 1 from yesterday. We're seeing 46 recovered. That gives us active cases in Germany of 4,544. In France, we are seeing 4,469 cases. That's up 808 from yesterday. We're seeing 91 dead there. That's up 12 from yesterday. Total recovered is sitting at 12. That gives us active cases in France of 4,366. In the United States, we are seeing 2,499 confirmed cases. That is up 252 from yesterday. We're seeing a 57 dead here. That is up 8 from yesterday. We are seeing 49 recovered from that. That gives us active cases in the United States of 2,393. In Switzerland, we are seeing confirmed cases of 1,375. That's up 236 from yesterday. Total deaths have now climbed to 13. That's up 2 from yesterday. Total recovered is sitting at 4. That gives us active cases in Switzerland of 1,358. In the UK, we are seeing 1,140 cases. That's up 342 from yesterday. Total deaths have now climbed to 21. That is 10 more than it was yesterday, almost doubled over one day. Total recovered is now sitting at 18. That gives us active cases in the UK of 1,101. Over in Norway, we are seeing 1,108 cases. This is up 112 from yesterday. So far, 3 have died there. That's up 2 from yesterday. Total recovered is sitting at 1. This gives us active cases in Norway of 1,104. In Sweden, we are seeing 961 cases. That's up 147 from yesterday. 2 deaths so far there. That's 1 up from yesterday. Total recovered is sitting at 1. That gives us 958 active cases in Switzerland. In the Netherlands, we are seeing 959 cases there. That's up 155 from yesterday. 12 deaths so far. That's up 2 from yesterday. 2 have recovered so far. That gives us active cases of 949. In Denmark, we are seeing total cases of 827 there. That is up 23 from yesterday. Total deaths is sitting at 1. They had their first death there today. Total recovered is sitting at 1. That gives us active cases of 825. Over in Japan, we're seeing confirmed cases of 804. That's up 70 from yesterday. Total deaths there have climbed to 22. That's 1 up from yesterday. Total recovered is sitting at 144. Active cases still remaining is 638. In Belgium, we're seeing 689. That's up 130 from yesterday. 4 deaths so far there. That's up 1 from yesterday. Total recovered is sitting at 1. That gives us 684 active cases in Belgium. In Austria, we are seeing 655 confirmed cases. That's up 151 from yesterday. 1 death so far there. Total recovered is sitting at 6. That gives us active cases in Austria sitting at 648. In Qatar, we're seeing 337 cases. That's up 17 from yesterday. No confirmed deaths so far there. Total recovered is sitting at 4. That gives us active cases in Qatar of 333. In Australia, we are seeing 248 confirmed cases. That's up 49 from yesterday. Total deaths still sitting at 3. That's no change from yesterday. Total recovered is sitting at 27. That gives us active cases in Australia of 218. In Canada, total cases have now climbed to 247. That's up 49 from yesterday. 1 death still there. That's no change from yesterday. Total recovered is sitting at 11. And that gives us active cases in Canada of 235. We're seeing 238 cases there. That's up 41 from yesterday. No deaths so far recorded there. We have 35 recovered. That gives us 203 cases remaining in Malaysia. In Greece, we are seeing 228 cases. That's up 38 from yesterday. So far, their deaths have climbed to 3. That's 2 more than there was yesterday. Total recovered is sitting at 8. And that gives us active cases of 217 in Greece. In Finland, we are seeing 225 cases. That's up 70 from yesterday. No deaths so far recorded there. Total recovered is sitting at 9. That gives us active cases in Finland of 216. In Bahrain, we are seeing 212 cases. That's up 2 from yesterday. No deaths so far recorded there. 60 have recovered from it. That gives us 152 active cases in Bahrain. In Singapore, we are seeing 212 there. That's up 12 from yesterday. No deaths so far recorded. 105 have recovered. That gives us 107 active cases in Singapore. In Israel, we are seeing 193 cases. That's up 50 from yesterday. So far, no deaths recorded. 4 have recovered. That gives us 189 active cases still remaining in Israel. In the Czech Republic, we are seeing 189 cases there. That's up 48 from yesterday. No deaths so far recorded. No one has recovered. That gives us 189 active cases in the Czech Republic. In Slovenia, we're seeing 181 confirmed cases. That's up 40 from yesterday. They just had their first death there due to coronavirus. No one has recovered. That gives us 180 active cases in Slovenia. In Portugal, we are seeing 169 cases. That's up 57 from yesterday. 0 deaths so far recorded. Total recovered is sitting at 2. Active cases remaining in Portugal is sitting at 167. In Iceland, we are seeing 156 there. That's up 22 from yesterday. No one has died of it. No one's recovered of it. That gives us active cases in Iceland of 156 still remaining. In Brazil, we are seeing 151 cases. That's no change from yesterday. No deaths so far recorded. 1 has recovered. That gives us active cases in Brazil of 150. In Hong Kong, we are seeing 142 cases. That's up 10 from yesterday. Still 4 deaths there. We are seeing total recovered of 81. Active cases remaining is at 57. In Ireland, we are seeing 127 confirmed cases there. That's up 39 from yesterday. 2 deaths so far recorded. That's up 1 from yesterday. So far, no one has recovered from it. That gives us active cases in Ireland of 127. In Romania, we are seeing 123 cases there. That's up 28 from yesterday. No one has died. 9 have recovered. That gives us active cases in Romania of 114. In Estonia, we are seeing 115 cases. That's up 39 from yesterday. No deaths so far recorded. No one has recovered from it. So that gives us active cases there of 115. The Philippines, we are seeing 111 cases there. That's up 47 from yesterday. Total deaths have now climbed up to 8. That's up 3 from yesterday. Total recovered is sitting at 2. That gives us active cases there of 101. In Egypt, we're seeing 109 cases. That's up 16 from yesterday. 2 deaths so far recorded. That has not changed from yesterday. Total recovered is 27. That gives us active cases in Egypt of 80. In Kuwait, we are seeing 104 cases. That's up 4 from yesterday. 0 deaths recorded there due to coronavirus. Total recovered is sitting at 5. That gives us active cases still remaining in Kuwait of 99. In Poland, we're seeing 103 cases. That's up 35 from yesterday. That's 3 deaths so far recorded there. That's 1 up from yesterday. Total recovered is sitting at 13. That gives us active cases in Poland of 87. In Saudi Arabia, we're seeing 103 cases. That's up 17 from yesterday. 0 deaths so far recorded. 1 person has recovered. That gives us 102 active cases in Saudi Arabia. In San Marino, we see 101 cases. That's up 21 from yesterday. 5 deaths so far recorded there. That's no change from yesterday. Total recovered is sitting at 4. That gives us active cases of 92 in San Marino. That's the numbers around the world. Let's look at some key events. Spain has imposed a complete lockdown. Citizens, except for emergency personnel, will be able to leave their homes only to buy food and drugs. Italy's health system is overwhelmed. No kidding. They have been struggling there. They are now deciding who gets treatment, who doesn't get treatment. The United States has declared a national emergency. International travel has started to shut down. Czech Republic closes its borders. Turkey has canceled all flights to the most infected nations. Pakistan shuts down its land borders and limits flights. Iran adds Germany and Qatar to its coronavirus entry ban list. I did not know they had that, but they definitely do. Qatar has banned entry of people coming from India and 13 other nations. Ukraine closes borders to foreign visitors. Slovenia closes its borders to non-residents. And the United States travel ban for Europe has started yesterday. So that is the key events that have happened as far as travel bans and what is going on around the world. Let's go ahead and take an in-depth look at the United States. So looking at an in-depth look at the United States, we are seeing here a map from the New York Times, one of the few things that I actually agree with on their website, but they are doing a good job at keeping this up to date. This was last updated today, so let's see what the numbers are. The United States is seeing 2,499 cases. This is up 252 from yesterday. Total deaths so far there in the United States is now climbed to 57. That's 8 more than it was yesterday. Total recovered is sitting at 49. That gives us active cases here in the United States of 2,393. So let's look at the major events that have unfolded in the United States. First 2 deaths in New York State. Both of them over 60. One was 65. One was 82. First death in Louisiana. That was a 55-year-old there who passed away due to coronavirus. The hospitals around the United States are starting to set up triage camps, tents, basically pop-up tents, and calling doctors out of retirement in order to help facilitate future treatment. The House of Representatives have passed a coronavirus aid package that will provide free testing and paid sick leave. If it is passed in the Senate, we'll find out next week and see if that can be implemented for 2 weeks to give us some relief here in case the worst were to happen. One new death in the United States, in California. It was a woman in her 80s. So that is the key events that are happening in the United States. If we look at the map, we are definitely seeing some massive numbers in New York State. That area there, definitely the East Coast seemed to be getting hit pretty badly. So far, it's in every state except for West Virginia. Has not yet got it. So far, at least. I hope they never do. But as you can see, it's worked its way into our inner core of the United States. So far, coronavirus seems to target the elderly more than anyone else as far as being able to kill them. So please keep that in mind. If you have a cough or something like that, please keep away from the elderly, because they seem to have the worst time with this. So we'll see what happens. I'll be here with you. I'll continue to report. I might switch it up from now on to, instead of saying in order from most reported cases, I think I'll most likely change to most active cases to give you a better grasp on what's actually happening in each nation and in the United States here. So thank you so much for joining us, and God be with us.